guys, welcome back to this video. Today I'm going to be reviewing a bunch of new Maybelline products. I recently did a what's new at the drugstore haul. If you haven't seen it, I will link it for you guys. But I got a ton of new Maybelline things as well as some CoverGirl things and some L'Oreal things. And then over the past couple days I have found even more new stuff. And instead of doing another haul, I just thought I would kind of throw it into reviews. And when companies come out with a ton of new stuff, I really like to do my reviews by brand, just because I think it's easier to find. But I will say that if you want to just see a certain thing reviewed, I will leave the timestamps down below for you guys. So let's say you want to see just the color tattoo sticks review, you can just look at what time I start talking about that and just go directly to there. So hopefully that will make it easier for you guys to see the review on the actual product that you want to see. Or if you want to see my review on all of the products, then just keep watching this whole video. So let me just preface this video by saying that I have not tried all of the new Maybelline releases. I've only bought stuff that I'm truly interested in. I don't buy things to just review them, especially if I'm not interested in them, just because I already know that my review isn't going to be super great if I'm not genuinely interested in the product. So that being said, I did not buy the new brow pomade crayon thing that they have. Honestly, I don't understand how someone can fill in their brows with something that is that thick of a pencil. And then I did not buy the new mascara, and I did not buy the eyeshadow bases that they have. Those look really cool to me, but I am I have enough eyeshadow bases. I do not need any more. So I just decided to skip out on those things. But I did buy some new lip products, the Color Tattoo Shadow Sticks, a foundation, contour palette, setting spray, loose powder, so I still have a bunch of stuff to talk about. So let's just go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start off by talking about lips. I just have two lip things to talk about, and they are the Vivid Matte Liquid Lipsticks. These are amazing. I'm wearing this one today. This is the shade Nude Flush, and then this one is the shade, what is it? Berry Boost. So I just have these two shades, but they do have everything from a super dark shade to this nude shade to a bright purple to this berry shade to a hot pink. They have a lot of really fun shades in this line. So these are a liquid lipstick formula, but I love these because they're not drying. That is something I cannot stand with liquid lipsticks, and these are not. They are so stinking nice. They kind of remind me a little bit of the NYX liquid lip suedes, if you're familiar with those, but they dry down more matte, but they kind of feel that way. They're not extremely liquidy, but they're not like a mousse. They're kind of a hybrid. So I really, really love these. So like I said, I'm wearing this one right now. This is Nude Flush, and then Berry Boost looks like this, which I wore this one in my dupes video, so I'll link that below for you guys if you want to see what this looks like on me. Okay, so let's move on to the Color Tattoo Shadow Sticks. If you guys have watched my channel, you know I love the color tattoos that are in the little pots. They're just Maybelline's cream eyeshadows, but I think that they are so well done. They last a long time without drying out. I've had some of mine for a couple years now. I have so many different colors. They have limited edition ones, they have permanent line ones. They're just really, really great. But not everyone likes a pot style cream eyeshadow. Not everyone likes to have to dip their finger or dip a brush in. So Maybelline came out with the Color Tattoo Shadow Sticks. Now, I will say these have a little bit of a different formula than the color tattoos in the pots. At least what I have noticed. I've noticed that these are a bit thinner than the color tattoos in the pots. And the one thing I love about the sticks that I feel like the regular line is lacking is the color range. The regular color tattoos in the pots, they do neutrals so well. They have a ton of different neutrals with a few pops of color, but these shades are just different. Do you know what I mean? They're not your typical shades that you see. For example, Lilac Lust, let me swatch them, is a beautiful purple silver color. And then the one I'm wearing all over my lid today that I have loved, is probably my favorite out of the ones that I've bought, is Gray Crystal. It's this green gray color that is so beautiful and just different. And then Gold Rush is a really pretty yellow based gold. You can see it. And then Bronze Truffle is honestly, I have, it's right there. I have Bad to the Bronze, the color tattoo in the pot, and this is pretty much identical to it. I swatched both of them next to each other, so if you do have Bad to the Bronze, you probably don't need this one, or if you know, wanted to try Bad to the Bronze, but you like the stick form like better, definitely go with Bronzed Truffle. So like I said, the formula of these are a little bit thinner. I don't think they wear as well as the Color Tattoos in the pots, but I still really love these. I believe they are all shimmer. Like I said, I haven't tried all of the shades, but they definitely appear to have all like shimmer to them. But if you've tried one that doesn't have shimmer, let me know which one down below. But overall, I really, really love those. Okay, so moving on to the face products. I have 4 new face things to talk about. The first one is the Master Contour Palette or Kit, and I have the shade Light to Medium. Ooh, okay, there we go. So this is what it looks like, and you just pop it open. So you get a contour shade, a blush, and a highlight shade. Now I have light to medium, like I said. They do have a medium to deep as well, and in this one, the light to medium, the blush is matte, but when I was in the store and I was looking at both of them side by side, the medium to deep blush appears to have a little bit of shimmer in it, so just to let you know that the blushes are not identical in each palette. I really am enjoying the contour palette concept. I love that the drugstore brands are doing a whole lot of contour palettes. I think it's very needed. This one is just okay. If I was gonna give this a grade, I would probably give it like a B minus. Just because I really like the blush. I'm wearing this palette today. I really like the blush. The highlight is not as intense as I would like it, but I think for most people it would probably be pretty good. And then this, the contour shade, I like to contour the cheekbones, but honestly to blend out, it does get a little bit like blotchy. It doesn't blend out extremely smooth. I would suggest if you want to use this to bronze, to use like a really big fluffy brush, and then just get a little bit of product at a time and really use a light hand to kind of bronze your skin. Because I think when you get too much product on it and when you press a little too hard, it gets a little blotchy. So just make sure to use a light hand and just build the product up gradually, and I think you'll be fine. But is this my favorite contour palette? No. But is it the worst I've ever seen? No. So, I mean, I think if you want to try it, I don't think you're going to be overly disappointed, but I don't think it's going to like knock your socks off either. Okay, so moving on, the setting spray that Maybelline put out. I love, once again, that drugstore brands are putting out more setting sprays. I think it has been very needed. And this one looks really similar to the L'Oreal one. And I mentioned in my haul that L'Oreal does own Maybelline. So I wanted to know if this was like the same product. Of course my dog is barking because I'm filming. So just ignore that. Anyways, I actually have a bottle of the L'Oreal setting spray that I've used up that's in my empties bin. And so I just pulled that out and I compared the ingredients. And there are a few different ingredients in this one, and the ingredients are in different order. So is it super different? No. But is it exactly the same? No. I don't really notice a whole lot of difference between the two as far as like how long it keeps my makeup on for. They both do a pretty good job, and I believe that the Maybelline one is a little bit cheaper than the L'Oreal one, so it's just kind of preference, but I would definitely go probably with this one just because of the price difference. Moving on to the settings, not setting spray, I just talked about that. Okay, so moving on to the setting powder. This is the Master Fix Setting and Perfecting Loose Powder. It's just a white translucent powder, and it has a little bit of a sifter in it, so I just dump some in the lid and take a brush and just kind of buff it all over your face to set your makeup. I have also used this to set my under eye concealer, and I like it for that as well. This is a pretty like finely milled powder, which I really like. But again, I don't think it's anything super amazing, but I don't think it's anything super horrible. I just kind of think it's, like right in between. Okay, so lastly, I want to talk about my favorite new Maybelline release. This is the Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. I have the shade 15 Ivory. Oh my gosh, this foundation is so stinking awesome. It's so, I just like have not ever used a foundation like this. When I put it on my skin, it's so like soothing. It's not exactly cooling, but it just feels like good when you're putting it on with, and then I usually like to put it on with my e.l.f. powder brush. It's just like a flat top brush and I just buff it into the skin. And it just feels so nice on my skin. It is a soft matte. I'm wearing it today so you can see I'm not like super matte, but I'm not extremely dewy either. So I really like that. It is like a moussey kind of like texture and formula. So you can kind of see it's a little bit thicker. And then as I blend it out, it just feels so soft. Like I don't even know what it is, but it just feels so soft and good, and it's pretty full coverage. Like I have a lot of discoloration like right here, a lot of like acne scars, and I have a blemish down here, and I didn't use concealer today. Like I just use this foundation. When I use this, I don't use any concealer because I don't even really think I need it. Like that's how full coverage this is, but it doesn't look cakey. It's just so stinking good. So I think if you're gonna pick up anything from the new Maybelline releases that I have tried, definitely the Dream Velvet Foundation, for sure. I think oily skin, dry skin, you're gonna like this. Also the Vivid Matte liquid lipsticks I definitely recommend, and the Color Tattoo eyeshadow sticks. The contour palette, setting spray, and face powder I think are great. I'm not disappointed that I have them, but I'm not saying that everyone needs to go out and get these. Like they're not anything that's like amazing. Okay guys, so that is it for my new Maybelline product roundup. I am going to be doing a L'Oreal one and a CoverGirl one, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss those videos. And yeah, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!